Yeah, I think Hive might be going for a sword because he's a BKGS cultist.
Okay,
Oh, here we go.
we're
They're starting.
yep, risk going.
Oh, so we're having Kahmul sound. Okay.
Yeah. The well, what do you want to say about this? What do you know anything about these routes?
Well, if I don't really know why Hive is starting a Hunter. I think he's starting Hunter just because he wants to be able to go for a sword,
Yeah.
and so he can have a start that is friendly to both Black Knight Greatsword or Dragon Tooth +5. Because in Dragon Tooth +5, starting Thief is not like a huge deal, so it's not like super hard or. So I'm guessing it's just for that. But why Kahmul is also starting Thief Hunter, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too much aware of Kahmul's route.
It might be just for RTA since. Well, I mean, it is of course faster than the Black Firebomb starts, even RTA. But if you don't go for like fall control and such, you don't need the other. Like, I guess he's not gonna go the lower berg early.
No, I don't think he's gonna get Lowerberg at all.
Yeah,
But...
there's like no reason to do that really. If it's Mail Breaker without the mails, then you're not gonna get the Mail Breaker, which, yeah. Wait, well, who was running Crapple earlier? It was Wolfie. Wolfie was running Crapple,
yeah,
right?
and he will again. Wolf is running today with me.
Yeah. I was mentioned the other races today.
I think Booster also had like a magic-ish route, like some kind of variant.
There's the first boss strat is you do the punch attack and get the double hits. Does like a normal hit of damage plus the punch attack damage. Makes you require one less hit on the zone demon. It's not a big deal if you miss it, but it's always a nice time save, of course.
It's not a big deal unless you're doing the awesome category that is Force Quit.
Of course.
Fucking nightmares of this double hit.
Nightmares of not optimal asylum have to reset.
Alright, so I think it should be pretty similar, at least all the way to ONS. It should be pretty similar.
Yeah, they're both heading to Berg. You can actually kind of see like the Kahmul's like his movement is very pristine. Like there's already this much of a difference just because of that, pretty much.
Movement out of this world.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very
It's like distortion tier.
Like, yeah, distortion tier movement for sure. There is a reason he is considered the best runner of this game.
So I'm assuming it's just gonna be a rapier and bottomless box.
Yeah, there's the bottomless box and the rapier and firebomb.
How
many firebombs was it? No, I'm not sure.
I don't know. It just like spent all the rest in firebombs.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many that is. Hivemind didn't get those. It's like, wait, 7 I think? 5? I'm not sure. How much do they cost? I have no idea.
No idea either. Oh god, Hive, what are you doing? Okay.
I should be fine here.
Yeah, so none of them are doing Lornedberg. So,
yeah.
and both of them are starting Hunter, so I'm kind of curious how they will do Butterfly. Because the point of doing Lower Berg is also to get like the heavy solar arrow for Butterfly.
No, you could go for the
Black
Fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Envy, basically. Except usually Dark Souls speedruns are timed in in-game time, but for races we are using real time, so they're doing routes that are a bit more friendly to, well, real time, so...
Yeah, if you go too lower on that Berg without Black Fireballs, you're not gonna have a fun time RTA.
No. You do manly no quit outs, but that also means manly no deaths usually, so...
Taurus Demon, very simple boss, 8 hits with the resin. Staggers in 4 with the sword.
still not doing the Gunnar strat, shaking my head.
Yeah, both clear towers, but no problems. So I guess they're gonna go for Drake Sword here.
Yeah.
So for people not familiar with Dark Souls runs, you do need to rest in your sword for this, otherwise it takes way too many hits to cut the tail. With the resonance 3 hits.
Yeah, it doesn't actually kill the dragon, it's just some enemies in this game have a hidden weapon in their tails.
Yeah,
The
very much like Monster Hunter series. You can cut off tails on most of the things, and if you cut them off, you usually get a weapon of some sorts.
Hive is not going for the BKGS.
Okay.
Disappointed.
Maybe he's copying Kahmul. He's watching the stream. So yeah, Sana go for Syndicate skip here.
Well, no, they're both gonna go for gargles first, which is why they are walking around the church. Because there's some enemies in these games. As far as I know, it's just non-respawnable enemies. They are not affected by bonfires. So if they walked inside the church, then the knight would follow them, and while resting at the bonfire, he wouldn't be teleported back to its position. So they have to walk around. The pathing is slower, but it ends up being faster because of that.
Well, that's how much I know about this game nowadays.
Yeah, especially with real time, you would have to quit out otherwise. So.
I've just killed a guy. He drops a Titan shard. You might need that later.
Yeah, for rapier +1 for better move swaps.
Sending down the lift there for later on, so you can get to Asylum again. At the block strat for Hollow Room makes it very safe.
Yeah. And we're gonna see the first move swap of the run, so.
Ladder move swap easy every time.
Fancy ladder move swap.
Oh, hivemind didn't do the block strat, so his Hollow Room was a bit scarier, but he made it.
Yeah. He survived. It's okay. So yeah, thanks to move swap, Kahmul's Drake Sword now has the movesets of, well, partially the moveset of the rapier, so.
Our Gargoyles can get destroyed by move swap Drake Sword.
Being able to cut the tail at the same time as doing the move swap attack, it's fancy. You get the benefit of both, like just the stagger and the damage.
Yeah, hivemind didn't do the ladder move swap since it's a bit harder to do. Like the timing is way lighter than the jump one, but got the move swap first try on the jump anyway, so no big deal.
Yeah, not the best attack from the second gargoyle, but he got it.
And then the bone dupe of the lever, you can dupe like items that have confirmation prompts with queuing up an action and then using the item and then going to the menu and using some other item, and you can use the lever for that. Ooh, Kahmul's going to... Is he going for RTSR, I guess?
Yeah. So, because of Syndicate skip, his bonfire is there now instead of Final Link, so you have to go from this side of Dark Route to get the RTSR. He didn't buy anything to Andre on his way though, so because Hive is gonna do it, I think. Like you need to buy arrows in the. Oh, never mind.
No, he's not doing it either.
Okay. I'm confused. I'm curious now to see the flower skip, fancy flower skip.
Oh yeah, the disc movement right there.
So because they both started Hunter, they don't need to grab the bow in Dark Route, because they already have one.
Crest Shield, nice to have. Not really that useful in move swaps routes, but used to be staple of like almost every run back in the day. Kahmul not bothering to kill the knight, there's really no reason to, unless you want the halberd, which, well, he's not going for.
Yeah, like since they're both going to pick up physically RTSR, they're not doing equip slot manipulation. Because otherwise they would have went to ONS without RTSR, but yeah, equip slot manipulation can be makes the start of the route very tedious. I guess
Yeah,
for races it's a bit more comfortable to just go with RTSR at the start.
you're not gonna have RTSR until after you've gone through Painted World.
Mm-hmm.
You need redstone, soapstone to turn into the RTSR through a very curious glitch.
Yeah, but I guess buying the arrows to Andre is like, it's not really necessary, it's just so you can sell 999 so you can get more souls, but he bought the bottomless, they both bought the bottomless box, which is an important one if they want to dupe dragon scales. So they don't really need the arrows. So.
And now they're going for... Kahmul's gonna go for the Sensegate skip, I believe.
Yep. So, he's not going for the arrow strat because this bow is super annoying to use, but yeah, he's gonna use that soldier. He's gonna lure him down on the stairs, and by doing a repost at the correct height on the stairs, because of the repost animation, his fist is gonna go out of bounds for a few seconds, and it's gonna hit the kill box, which, well, like a death cam, rather.
Yeah, there's the death cam box just above the kill box that he's hitting.
Yeah.
So the camera thinks he's dead because the only way to supposedly hit this box is by falling off a ledge, and now the game kind of thinks he's dead, but he didn't hit the dead kill box, so he gets this camera and nothing loads in the game when this camera's active, but you can still move around. So now he's going through the Sims gate and there's no gate there, so he can just quit out afterwards and load back in, and he'll be inside Sims.
Oh, Hive bought the arrows.
Oh,
okay, I guess he just forgot then. Oh, and he also forgot that the gate is there. So he's also gonna do Sensegate skip. Yeah, so both runners are playing at 30 frames per second because this is mandatory for speedrunning this game.
Capsule Remastered gonna bring the 60 FPS finally to this game. Well, not this game, but the new game, I guess. I don't know if any of the glitches are gonna be the same. I assume they won't change too many mechanics, but...
Hive have been having a bit of troubles with the repos? Okay.
They got the right height.
He was... yeah. So that's what that's what we're talking about. The death cam is just above the kill box. So if you're too low on the stairs, then your fist will hit the kill box instead, and that instantly kills you. So he needs to be a little bit higher on the...
It's just slightly too low. Kahmul went for the nice RTSR setup on the arrow trap. You jump into the arrow trap, it hits you and puts you straight into RTSR with the hunter starting vitality.
Yeah, it's a very fancy setup.
Yeah, it's very fast to do and no randomness at all. Very nice.
Rip boulder skip though. We used to just backstep through the boulder, but we don't have enough HP to do that anymore.
Yeah. There's also, well, there's no randomness in it, it's just a timing thing. If you time it badly, you'll die, and if you time it, well, I don't know, badly too, but you can only take one hit from the boulder and then it won't do enough damage.
Okay, this time we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hollow was not in a hurry. he took his time. So like that's one of the benefit of shooting the hollow with an arrow instead. Like he will always sprint at you if you do that.
Well, Kahmul's coming up to the next boss, Iron Golem. It's gonna be a very simple fight, hopefully. And with RTSR, should be very simple, right? Just need to do 400 damage to his legs. That staggers him, and then 200 or 300?
Yeah. No, 200.
200 damage to make him fall. Just like that. It's very, very well done by Kahmul.
Yeah,
It's not
very consistent.
hard. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
if you don't mess it up, you'll get it every time, basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is other routes where it's not as consistent.
Yeah, if you don't have RTSR, it's
Yeah, exactly.
pain.
Dogs.
Ooh. Lightning can hit. There's a slight random, like the lightning can either go past the blades or you can hit the blades. So just
Yeah.
don't-
You have to pay attention and look at that.
Yeah.
So Kahmul is taking the Anolondo bonfire, which means he's not gonna do early Anolondo. And I didn't look at the level ups, but I'm assuming he got 27 strength.
Yeah, he did, and 22 endurance.
It's also pretty nice to have the bonfire in races here, because even if you take Anolondo safely, which is like healing before doing the rafters, there's still a slight chance that you will get killed by the raft, like the Pindy Gardens of the rafters.
Yeah.
They are super insane. So
they sometimes just decide to kill you, and there's not much you can say about that.
Yeah.
No, they were very nice to Kahmul this time. No,
No number rafters.
yeah, no number rafters.
Wow. Oh yeah, so Hive is picking up some souls because he's gonna buy things to the merchants and cents, which Kahmul didn't do. So I'm assuming Hive is gonna buy fire bombs and blossoms.
Yeah.
Oh, so here he's using quantity storage to. So he bought 999 arrows to Andre, well, which is kind of overkill in this case, but by seeing the prompt of the 999 arrows, he queued that up, and then with fancy menuing, he can just buy 999 bombs instead of the quantity that the NPC is proposing, which is kind of overkill because you cannot hold more than 99 firebombs. But yeah, now we have so he has 100 now. So he's gonna do the same thing.
I forgot to pop the soul there. So we didn't have any souls to buy the
yeah,
but got it now.
Yeah. So the problem with quantity storage is that it buys 999, but it actually also consumes 999 times the cost of the item. So that's why you had to pick up the soul, because buying all those bombs
it's kind of costly.
Yeah, with zero souls, costs a lot. So.
Well, now he has all the blossoms he would ever hope for, and all the
oh, the Drakes are R2 on the Archer. That's good.
Very nice strat. Going for the bonfire for safety there. ONS is something that can screw you over. Wait, actually, do you need this bonfire? Or is it faster with this bonfire?
No, it's not faster, but at least in Dragon Tooth route, it doesn't waste too much time because you can just go back to the bonfire
So
the Dragon Tooth.
So for Artia, I guess it's a waste of a little bit more time than it would in normal.
Yeah. But I think it wastes like 6 or 7 seconds, maybe something like that.
And it's like ONS can kill you, so
yeah.
Hivemind gone through Iron Golem very easily as well. Just gonna go for the bonfire now, I assume.
Yeah. So far, very similar, but I'm assuming it's gonna go pretty differently soon.
Yeah. Kahmul took a hit from the Knights, Tuckle escaped the hit stagger, and now he's gonna take a little bit of fall damage to get in the RTSR. And see how the ONS fight goes. We wanna go for Orange Stones first in this fight. With the Dragon Tooth and Artisaur, you kill him in like what, 3 hits?
9, 2 move swaps.
Well, yeah, but I mean 3 hits.
That's 4 hits. No, it's barely
it's
not
4.
3. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why you take the bonfire,
Yeah.
because sometimes Smo just kills you.
So not only Smo was pretty fast at joining the party, but also Ornstein decided to dance around, and he danced like backwards. So usually what you do with Ornstein is that you lock on to him to be sure that your boost swap hits him, but the side effect of that is that you just follow him wherever he goes, and if he goes in the middle of Smo's shovel, then it's in your face. So
Yeah.
So now the opening is going to be slightly different for Kahmul, because ONS has a unique opening for the first time that you fight them. But he should know how to deal with that. It's not going to change too much normally. Lightning
Oh, I got
opening.
the lightning opening. That's bad for melee rats. Actually, it's bad for every rat.
Yeah.
It's the walking opening you want for magic.
Yeah.
Oh, Markson dodged. It's the second attack of the, or second hit of the attack. They're not being very nice to him right now at all.
Yeah, so he just needs to wait for an opening. He doesn't have too much choice than waiting.
Yeah, he also has mid-roll in the fight because Dragon Tooth weighs so much. Doesn't have Fappering or anything, so it's a little bit scarier than with fast roll.
Alright, should be.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Okay.
Outplayed. Okay. He got it.
Yeah.
And now Super Smo gets perma stagger, so.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Smo's not very good at hitting you if you're right next to him. His hammer attacks just go over you. So that might have looked scary, but like the attack was never gonna hit him. The butt slam lightning, of course, can hit you there, but it takes so long to wind up that wasn't really a worry for him. Oh,
yeah, that's one of the problem with the Dragstone R2 is that it raises your hand before doing it. So you need to be a bit careful when you do it, because otherwise this can happen. Hopefully he's not gonna die. Okay.
it's fine. And Kahmul kills Guinevere to get the Lord Vessel. Way faster than talking to her, she speaks so much. And then use the bone just at the right time during the animation, and the bone out is at the correct time that you still get the Lord Vessel. If you do it too early, then you won't get the Lord Vessel. You have to go back to the room and trigger the cutscene. But
Yeah.
it's not a hard timing at all or anything, so it's like a very free thing to do. And Hivemind's gonna go for the Dragon Tooth.
So Kahmul got the Fap ring, so that's
Yeah.
the favor and protection ring. So it will give him most importantly, endurance, which allows him to fast roll with the Dragon Tooth a bit earlier than if he didn't. And
Oh, it's gonna go upgrade.
So this is
here.
What is he doing?
Ah.
So I'm discovering the routes.
He's buying Sorcerer's Catalyst, yeah, and the Heavy Solar. I guess he's gonna use that for Butterfly then.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Yeah, that's
fancy.
Very clever.
So he's also going for Quelag now because there's a Dragon Scale on the way of Quelag, so he will be able to duplicate it for to get the Dragon Tooth to +5, and he also needs to rings the bells to wake up Fremd, because he needs Fremd for the duplication glitch.
Yeah, the dragon scale is in the chest behind the bonfire. It's not gonna take the bonfire, but the scale is well.
Alright, and it's time for Hive.
Yep. Oop. That's
yeah.
unfortunate. Maybe a bit greedy on the attack, but
wait, what?
he's not going for the dragon scale. I guess he's gonna get one from the undead dragon then. if he's even upgrading his thing yet.
I'm confused.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He might just go to Painted World and get down the dragon and get the skill from there.
Take notes.
Oh, hivemind, not quite RTSR range there on that drop. He's waiting for the guardians or whatever the guys to get out of the way so they don't hit him when he falls. Also, hivemind is gonna be using blossoms for like every fight from now on, and that gives him way more stamina regen than normal. And Quelaag kinda gets wrecked.
Oof.
Was close.
Okay. Yeah, so having blossoms on these fights allows him to be a bit more greedy, but the mid roll is still a pain for that. So.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Marston cancelled the charge for a second there. That was a bit scary. Oh, okay. He almost went for that.
Yeah.
Small would have got him there, but.
Oh, okay. I know what he's doing. Oh, the God Gamer. He's going for the. Oh, look at that Daughter of Chaos bonfire, guys.
Is it faster to get this bonfire? Well, it is in this case. Kahmul has a lot of souls here, so he can just buy all the used stuff he needs. I got 999 arrows there.
Yeah.
And key to the forest door, and also weaponsmith box. Okay, hivemind.
Third attempt.
Yep. Oh no, that's not what you want, but... Oh.
Oh my...
This is...
He's alive? Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That was scary.
Well, this is why you want the ONS bonfire.
Yeah, if anyone was curious.
So you quit out here at the door where Kahmul is right now because the demonic foliage just follow you and you can't take the bonfire if there's enemies too close. So quitting out there is actually faster RTA too.
Oh, pumped everything in endurance with the stats?
I guess he's going for Hydra. Oh, he gets the Dragon Skull from Hydra, of course.
Yeah, but it's a +0. So it's gonna be 4 heads for... I think it's 4 heads for Hydra with the +0. I could be wrong.
Doesn't have the intelligence to use great heavy soul arrow here yet too either, so...
He didn't attune them.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, that mind is... He got killed Ornstein, but Smoke got him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have full control, so...
Yeah,
he's just playing safe. Oh, so the bombs for Hydra. Oh my god, even before it's still the 3. Cycle.
Probably then.
Well, and that's why you got all the endurance. Now we can fast roll with the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, 2 bombs right there. RTSR, fire bombs, that's some... It was 10 bombs he got, I guess. And 1 more.
Wow, nice.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah, Kahmul's very good at routing, if you haven't noticed yet.
Yeah.
He comes up with stuff
like yesterday.
Yeah. He comes up with stuff that's... Oh, No, that was very unlucky for Hivemind.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kahmul comes up with stuff that you wouldn't even think of, and it's like, oh, this makes so much sense. But yeah, the reason to kill the Hydra, of course, is to get to the DLC later on. You have to kill this golem to free Dusk.
Ooh,
And then
oh my god.
that was a bit scary.
I thought for some reason you could. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of 20%. Yeah, with RTSR it still works. All right, so he's now placing the dragon scale in the bottomless box and going to filing. So he's now going to do quantity storage to be able to duplicate it. So what happens is with the same glitch that Hive did on the Press Order Merchant in Sense by buying more items than he actually could. Kahmul is going to do the same thing by selling more dragon scales than he actually owns to Fremd. And that does what we call an underflow. So it's going to duplicate all the dragon scales from 1 to 99 in the bottomless box. So that's what
LNS are just not having it today from Hive.
And also, he sold 999 Quillax souls to Fremd, just for casual 10 billion souls, obviously.
Million, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. That's,
I think Kahmul...
awkward.
Yeah, I think Kahmul messed up.
Yeah, he actually didn't dupe the scale.
Yeah, I think he's just sold it.
We'll see what he's gonna figure it out. This just makes the route even more interesting. And oh, I have my inside the RTSR set up.
What the hell? How many intelligence did he get? 60?
Like 50. No, it's yeah. It's
I can't see.
No, it's 70, 80. He's going for 99, I think. Yeah, he got 99 actually. Yeah, the stream we're watching, that is like the less delay one, is kind of blurry. So can't really see the numbers until checking the mainstream.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's not too bad to only have a +0 because in Maildricker, when you don't do quantity storage, you need +2 to get 2 kings, but you only do 2 kings early to be able to place the Lord Vessel. But
Yeah, already
because he rang the bells, he doesn't need to do 4 kings now. So.
Also the okay, hivemind, come on, he's got this now.
That should be good now. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so Kahmul also has the Death Crown ring now, which allows him to do easy RTSR steps for most bosses, because it halves your health, or max health, and when you take it off, it doesn't restore your health back to full. So you can use that combined with the fall damage in the skin, which is percentage based, to get easy RTSR setups that are always consistent. And Kahmul's gonna fight Sif now, and Hivemind finished ONS. Assume he's gonna go for Quelaag next, then.
Oh.
Sif with the quick swipe.
Yeah, this one is super fast.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous attack he has by far. The quick jump swipe.
10,000 IQ.
He just baited us by taking selling the scale. He's like, nah, I don't need this.
That was planned from the start. Just...
Oh yeah, the RTSR setup you have to do here is a bit different. Like you have to actually get hit by the knights, and it's like not the most consistent thing because the knight can do whatever he wants. But since he has the Dust Crown ring, he can work with pretty much anything. I have mine getting rid of Flow Tractor, getting the Fap ring. Maybe Sif is gonna make this race closer now. Maybe just gonna keep doing this swipe, jump swipe.
Yeah, having to fight Sif with the fog gate is annoying because
Yes,
it's kind of like when there is a unique opening for the first time you fight Sif.
That also applies if you're like doing practicing bosses and you're too close to the boss door, and then everything is very weird, and you're like, what are you doing, boss?
Fight
Doesn't
him.
make any sense. Yeah, it's like they just do weird stuff, and I
Yeah,
mean, he has +0 and still destroying Sif.
yeah. Oh my
That was so
god! Everything's fine.
Yep, all planned.
Oh, holy crap. Lingering Sif is like twice as dangerous than the normal one.
Yeah, because
it's
I mean,
crazy.
you're not used to it because like this usually doesn't. He usually doesn't get any attacks off at all, but.
So Hive is going for the Dragon's Guild in Blighttown. So he's going for the more classic Dragon 2+5 routes.
Well, we'll see if he's gonna sell his Dragon's Guild to secret strat. You get like 5,000 souls for. Actually, no, you get like 1 soul for it, don't you? Framptade's dragons only.
I don't
Not
remember if you get many.
It's like Smo's soul. You only get 1 soul for it if you sell it to Framp because he hates Smo.
Yeah, you can get 999 souls from it.
Oh yeah, Hivemind has also the blossoms for the swamp, so we can get through the swamp faster.
Yeah, that's fancy. Because he can, basically.
Kahmul's gonna go kill the golem now. This is the reason you have to go do Hydra early, or before you come here, since there's a golem here that only drops the pendant that allows you to exit the DLC if you've killed the golem and talked to Dusk.
Yeah, so that's not a one-shot with the +0, that's what I remembered. But it's okay, he has so much stamina, I can just do the R1 instantly. But usually you prefer one-shotting this guy.
Well, this is literally the high IQ route with 99 int. And then now he's gonna do the Duke skip. Should be easy for him. I'm knocking on wood here. He's gonna cast recursive. Hivemind not gonna use RTSR since he rested at the bonfire just for the safety, I suppose.
Yeah,
oh,
also...
I cursed it!
Wow! Too intelligent for Duke skip, too much intelligence.
Yeah. But yeah, the no RTSR fight is a slightly slower one, but I mean, still we'll swap Dragon Tooth so it destroys her. It's okay, you can fail Duke skip and then quit out. You have plenty of time. Most of the time, you shouldn't ever die to this skip. Knocking on. Oh wow, that's very unusual for Kahmul.
Oh.
Oh well. I have mind getting the ceaseless bonfire.
Yeah, so to avoid having to take the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, he's just taking this one instead, and he's gonna do the entire Bed of Chaos segment right after duping.
There we go, Kahmul. Didn't say anything this time, so...
Yeah. So Hive is gonna do the same thing that Kahmul... This is bad, right?
I think if he doesn't place the Lord Vessels...
Yeah, I think he needs to bone back, yeah. Okay, I think as long as you don't play the Lord Vessel, then he's not pissed off. So he's just gonna warp back to File. So you need to talk to friends, and you need to go down with friends.
Yeah, if you don't Yeah, he gets pissed off if you jump down there and place it on yourself or take Kate's to the... But like now he's fine since he didn't place it.
Just sleeping.
Yeah, just gonna cost a little bit of time. Takes a long time to wake up.
Yeah. Okay, talk to him. Here we go.
Alright, Kahmul's running through Crystal Caves, gonna do the medley drop here. Having the Dust Crown Ring allows for another easy RTS source up. You could do this. Yeah, such manliness. You could do this without the Dust Crown Ring too, since it's percentage based, but then you'd have to heal. And that would cost a little bit more time, so... Hey, look! Hivemind actually going for the dupe instead of selling it.
Yeah, so same thing is also duping Korak Soul to get some, you know, be a billionaire in a few inputs. Yeah, and he also like did a optimal mirroring in such a way that he dupes and bones back at the same time. So that's fancy.
Now he's just gonna get all the levels he wants.
Yeah, that's the final level up.
Clearly no need to get more than 10 million souls in this.
Yeah, you already have too much with that. It's like...
Yeah, you're like, where do I even put all this?
Yeah.
But he's
like,
going for... Oh, that's...
Yeah, he's not spending everything. He still has like 6 millions left, I think. Or is it 600? I don't remember.
6 million, I think?
Yeah, it looks like 6 million.
Kahmul, by the way, killed Seath there, just the first Lord Soul boss that's been in this race now. You need to kill 4 of these, so you can get access to Quinn.
Ooh, the 10,000 IQ fight incoming.
Oh yeah.
I'm very curious to see that. I really want to see that. And before it's actually good, just because of the 99 int, because he doesn't have the bellowing ring either. So it's like no Crown of Dusk, no bellowing ring, just a stick and soul arrows. No, so Kahmul is doing like a route that he called like Mailbreaker without the mail. So it's a very interesting route that he pulled off together yesterday.
I wonder if he's gonna go for another Dragon Scale later. Why is he duping souls?
Oh wow, damage is actually... Is it the same thing as Heavy Soul Arrow? Holy
it's
crap.
9...
Yeah, it's 5.
99 ints, yeah.
Oh my... The absolute god route, holy crap. I gotta learn this one.
Oh,
yeah,
you
so
have,
this is the same fight.
You have like 3 hours after this race to learn. Just remember to sell the Dragon Scale.
Stealing this, yeah, this route looks really cool.
Oh yeah, Hivemind destroyed Ceaseless there.
Yep.
His Dragon Tutor is now +5, it does insane amount of damage even without RTSR.
Alright, time for the Fire Sage elevator clip. So that's one of the, well, I was about to say newest skip, but that's probably like 8-month-old now or something.
It's a really cool one though.
Yeah, it's very nice looking. It's not super RTA friendly though.
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
save too much time RTA compared to in-game time, I guess. So what's happening here is that the actual elevator is part of the different part of the map. So Hive is currently in Korak's domain, but the elevator is belongs to the Lost Izolith. So by quitting out repeatedly, he moves slightly backward over and over again, and the elevator takes time to load. So eventually he will be far back enough that he can just fall through before the elevator loads, and conveniently, Fire Sage is just waiting below, and you can plunge him, despite the fact that normally, like if you play this game casually, there's absolutely no way you can plunge this guy. I mean, you're just fighting him on the floor. But yeah, like it's just, I think it's just amazing,
yeah,
like how convenient this is.
Yeah,
like,
that Fire Sage just stands there in the perfect spot for you to fall on him.
Yeah, it was like intended. It's just...
Kahmul's gonna fight Guardian now. He's not gonna have the insane damage the +5 Dragon Tooth would have. His fights are gonna be a little bit slower, but shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. Two-shotting bosses instead of one-shotting them. Yawn.
Yeah. Guardian is there's no Brood Guardian there. It's a shame. Brood Guardian is the best.
Yeah. No Dutch RNG.
I guess Kahmul's gonna buy the hidden body here then.
Yeah.
From Elizabeth.
Taking the bonfire for a marathon, that makes a lot of sense. And he's also preparing the Dragon Tooth on his right hand for a Railwood Skip. So that's well, this one is fairly new though. I feel like I say that for everything though.
This one is actually kind of new.
Yeah, so you can abuse plunge animation in this game. So you can trigger a plunge animation. Oh my god, this God RTSR setup from a Hive.
Oh yeah.
You can trigger a plunge animation while you're falling, so you're currently falling but not in the falling animation, and that allows you to do a roll in the middle of the fall. And rolls gives you iframe, so those are frames where you cannot take any damage, and that includes falling damage. So that allows you to roll at the moment that falling damage is supposed to apply, and you just iframe the falling damage. So that allows you to just survive. Oh, consistent backstep setup, by the way. Reminder that this is the inferior setup, just saying.
It needs to hit the ledge in a specific way to actually get the right plunge there. Oh, yeah, inferior setup confirmed.
Just saying. I'm just doing 30 seconds in a row. Stennis!
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, he's sending the lift up. Wow.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the lift is you can't send it up until you've walked through the door. There's like a trigger there at the door.
Yeah, they're actually checking that you're coming from below to allow you to trigger it.
Meanwhile, Hive's been running through Isolith. He also killed Centipede Demon. Isolith's a nice area with very bright lava.
Also, Kahmul is doing early Academy trigger now.
Oh,
so
yeah,
because he took the bonfire, he had to drop down to set up RTSR, because optimally you would keep RTSR from Guardian. But yeah, in order to make the bonfire not so slow, he just used the same drop to set up RTSR to do early Academy trigger.
Yeah,
so that should save a few seconds.
You need to trigger Calamite in order for what's his name?
Goth.
Yeah, Goth, to shoot him down, and then you can fight him normally. Otherwise, you'd have to spend ages shooting with a great bow or something, and that's not fast at all.
Yeah, the winner of this fight will run against Brood. Mr. Brood.
I'm just gonna do the Toki bombs here on Bed of Chaos. You can instead of running around the area, just throw. You can throw 2 fire bombs at the precise location. Not that precise, but I mean at the right spots, and that destroys the orbs on the right, the sides, and you can just go to the middle. Saves a lot of time and makes the fight a lot more consistent. Oh, Kahmul's. That seemed a bit dicey there. But he got the
no,
sticker.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, like if you have, especially because he has like a lot of stamina, so going for a move swap right after staggering Artorias. He didn't go for the double stagger. Nice jump. He didn't go for the double stagger at the start because that can be a bit tricky. So that makes sense. Just not go for that. And now he finally has hidden bodies. So that spell makes that enemies aggroes from way closer than usual, so you can just run past them super easily.
Yeah. Without hidden body, the whole of Ulasil is kind of a nightmare. There's like all these enemies do a lot of damage, and then there's the sorcerers who snipe you with dark orbs, and those
Yeah.
like do insane damage too, and just get destroyed if you don't have this very easily. You'd have to dodge attacks all the time, but having hidden body lets you just run through without any problems, really. Okay, hivemind finished the Bed of Chaos segment, and he's gonna head to the forest.
Yeah, so it looks like he's behind by a lot because he's only going into the forest now. But the thing is that he already did the Bit of Chaos segment, which is pretty long, and Kahmul will have to do that later. So it's kind of hard now to tell the exact difference between the two runners because of that.
He also has the better weapon now because Kahmul decided to sell his scale instead of duping it. Oh, Kahmul using the what's it called, the Lloyd's Talisman to open the mimic. That way you don't have to kill the mimic, and then makes it a bit faster, I guess. You don't have to have a move swap for her.
Oh, casting hidden body. Oh, he's taking the bonfire, the elevator, it seems, for a hell bridge. So that's like it's mainly because everything else in the DLC you could deal with it pretty consistently without hidden body, but this bridge without hidden body is it's really inconsistent.
Yeah,
Shout out to SL1.
Kahmul sold his scale by accident. There's ways to get another scale, but he just chose not to go for it because he's just confident enough to do the fights without +5 Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, he's gonna get Dark Beat here probably, I assume. I mean, there is no reason not to, since he got 99 intelligence.
Who is ahead? I would say Kahmul's still ahead because
Yeah.
mine did die to ONS so many times. If without those deaths though, or like without that many deaths, it would be hard to tell for sure. Kahmul's had some time losses too, of course, so it's not as much as you would imagine it would be. Kahmul's gonna pick up or what's it called?
Oh, that setup! Holy crap!
Oh wow, that is fancy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Beat right there. He used the Heavy Soul Arrow
And the Black Firebomb.
Black Firebomb to kill the Sorcerer. Sorcerer will, well, can kill you with one spellcaster if you don't kill her. And then you also get hit by the other orcs there, or whatever the hell the guys are.
Super fancy, I gotta say. This one is
Yeah.
supreme setup.
Such clever ways of getting around these problems. Oh, not enough damage to kill this guy in one hit? Well, just throw another firebomb that you just bought from... That was the Manus Gate skip here.
Yeah.
It's slightly faster than going through the fog gate. You don't take full damage when coming in the Manus area because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get here if you fail the first fight, since there's no cutscene after the first time.
No, for Manus there's always a cutscene. It's one of those bosses that...
Is there always a cutscene? Oh,
yeah.
Well, right. Well, as a summon you can drop down there without the cutscene, since you don't have a cutscene for summons. Yeah, he didn't plan. He did plan go for Dark Beat. Dark Beat is just really good.
Yeah.
So I would assume he did plan for it anyway.
Yeah, especially now that he has 99 int. Yeah, I don't think he will be able to get one king. Maybe he has like an insane setup. We never know. Like one Dragon Tooth R2, then a Firebomb.
No, you do one move swap attack, then one R1, and then something.
Yeah.
Firebomb into.
Did he get 45 dexterity? I didn't see. Maybe he did.
Probably he got like a lot of stats.
So he's now talking. That's the NPC that we were talking about, Goth. So unfortunately, we have to skip cutscenes. But the cutscene of him shooting Calamite is really cool.
You have to talk to him, then walk away. Otherwise, he won't have the right dialogue. Like you have basically the game checks if you the second encounter with him for the trigger. So Hivemind's gonna fight Sif. He picked up the Hornet Ring there for Gwyn parry.
Yeah. The damage. Oh, that was.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's the same attack that killed Kahmul. This one is like, it's a nightmare when you learn how to fight this guy.
Well, no, that was the charge upswing, not the jump back attack.
Oh yeah, that was a different. Well, this one is even faster. I don't know.
It has more wind up. Like you can see it coming easier, I would say.
Yeah, because he's usually doing it from far away. That's true. That's true. So you can kind of tell, depending on where you are, that he would be more likely for him to do the attack or not. But alright, time for Calamite.
This fight with +5 Dragon Tooth would
yeah, it's
hilarious.
Okay. Yeah.
Just destroy him so fast. But I mean, it's not bad with +0 either. It's the thing. This weapon is very good with them as well.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 extra move swaps than Mildrecker, I assume. It's gonna be 6.
What is this? Like 3 hits or 3 move swaps with
+5, yeah. Oh, that's
the swipe attack. The next swipe has a very long hitbox,
yeah.
that like the lingering hitbox on it.
So that's one of the problem with Calamite. You have to know how to dodge the attacks, not only when he's doing it in front of you, but when he's on the side, he can also do those same attacks, and you have to like dodge them differently depending on if you're on the side or not. And he was like on the left, so that's really awkward to dodge.
Oh, Hivemind dodged the fast
Yeah.
back of jump from Sif. That's the attack that killed Kahmul. It's really fast, but you do a good job dodging it there.
Yeah. Avoidable hitboxes. God damn it, chat.
Yeah, the match of the tournament is happening later tonight. Alibaba versus Siege.
Yeah.
Right after this one, actually.
Bets are opened. So Hive is gonna do Butterfly with Blackfire bombs. So this strat is super fun to do. It's just like stone armor and just throw bombs and that's it. Pretty much.
He's waving to you guys. Look at that.
Yeah, the aiming can be a bit tricky. Yeah, he's doing lock on strats.
Yeah, if you do lock on, you have to time the bombs a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it's not that hard at all, but like if you throw it at the wrong time, it's gonna miss. With the stone armor, you just tank everything, especially with this amount of vitality that he has.
Alright, good fights.
Yeah.
So he didn't do C3 yet, right?
No, he hasn't done it. Did he do Hydra yet?
Yeah, he did it first.
Okay.
Alright, gotta be down.
And Hivemind's heading to Seath now, doing the same segment Kahmul did earlier. He's just gonna one-shot the Golem though, and probably kill Seath in like 2 hits or something.
Yeah, two running attacks for Seath.
Kahmul's tuning Darkbeard now.
Yeah. Now the Dragon Tooth is...
Oh, let's see if he goes for the most important thing in the game.
Oh no, he didn't. No, because he didn't do...
Oh right, yeah, he hasn't done
You need to do Capra first, yeah.
This Shroud is suboptimal.
Yeah. Oh my god, Don't do it, Kahmul.
Yeah, the orders for the bosses you're doing are
No,
different.
I think I know. Oh my god.
Well,
Hmm? No.
no. Well, what are we thinking?
Ah, okay. I thought maybe you wanted to go for Pursuer. Yeah.
Oh, right. For mana. Oh,
Yeah. Because technically the fastest when you have to do the Firelink guys, it's faster to do Forkings first because you kind of spawn far away from the Firelink bonfire, so you have to walk to the Firelink bonfire. So usually, like optimally, you would want to do Forkings, but so I assume that he didn't do Forkings because he had like a reason to do Stray now, but
yeah.
nah.
For Pursters for some one king setup or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm telling you though, maybe he actually has a setup for one
It
king.
could be. It's
I would be surprised though with that he can do it.
oh, hivemind missing Duke skip too.
All right, 2 more misses to match the Supreme Duke skips.
Yeah, let's see if he's as good or even better than Kahmul. And Kahmul's heading to the lower ended berg now. Gonna do Capra gaping. Using hidden body here to
Yeah, I think he has 45 decks. That hidden body was so quick. Holy crap!
must have. That was
Oh, one Duke skip less than Kahmul.
yeah, hivemind's better at Duke skip to Kahmul. Confirmed.
So don't blink, but there's a boss here. Here we go.
If you quit out here at just as he dies, you'll end up outside the fights here, and it saves a little bit of time. And also they across the dogs on you, so
Yeah, it
very
might be faster to just YOLO it RTA, but
Yeah.
it's so consistent to just do that. So it's much better.
yeah. There's a lot of enemies that would be on you if you don't do the quit out there.
Also, he set up RTSR for gaping.
Yeah, that's hopefully you don't get hit by rats.
The rat in the box, you mean?
Did
you know that there was rats in boxes?
Oh, that's a crash.
Oh yeah, so that's a known spot for crashes in this game.
The funny thing is that he did actually mention this before starting the race, that this can happen. It often doesn't, but that actually happened now. So
I'm assuming he did some practice before the race, because as far as I personally haven't gotten this crash in forever, but I restart my game so often when I do runs. Because I have like a mod to remove the logos when you start the game. So restarting the game only takes like 10 seconds maybe. So I personally do it a lot, so I'm assuming that he did some practicing first, which I think is one of the reason of the crash, but yeah. He just lost a bit of RTA, not that big of a deal.
yeah, at least this is not Dark Souls 3 that crashes every run.
Yeah, it's a known spot for crash, but it's not like
Yeah, it's not like Dark Souls 3 where there's always a crash in this spot.
This game didn't crash, run spliced.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's funny because it's true. That's the joke. Alright,
Yeah,
2-shot gaping, that's super
That was
comfortable.
another boss.
Yeah. So gaping did the correct attack, but he can not do this attack.
Yeah,
If you don't do RTSR, then you lose a bunch of time. So
if he just walks to you, then
yeah.
and Hivemind's gonna destroy Seath here. Don't blink. Oh, there's a clam in here. Wow. Okay.
Alright, so one funny thing with the Dragon Tooth on Seath is that it's so long that if you just attack from the front, the Dragon Tooth hitbox will hit behind Seath, and you actually do more damage on Seath if you hit the core than if you hit the tails or the rest of the body, I guess.
Yeah.
So you want to hit the core, but so with Dragon Tooth you have to attack Seath on a very specific way. Yeah.
And it's like because of the move swap, making it like a poke instead of a slam that it normally is that causes it. Like just extend all the way through. Like I think it's the start of the back tail hitbox.
Mm-hmm.
It won't cut the tail because you have to hit the tip of the tail for that. But
No plunge from Kahmul.
no, could jump into the crash slope here.
Yeah,
That's
he didn't
actually
do a single plunge actually.
he did royal wood skip
Oh yeah, roll. Yeah,
plunge.
sorry.
Oh, no artist or pinwheel either.
2 1-shot even more.
Yeah. I'm just heading into Guardian now. Got Tartia started up with drops at the bridge.
Yeah, the dusk ring is like so useful for that.
Yeah, without the dusk run ring, all the setups.
Are you fucking?
Wow.
Did he just finish Pinwheel with the Catalyst R2?
Think he did.
No way. Did he
Wait,
do that?
how did he not one-shot him though? What?
No, he didn't. Oh my. Are you? Oh, 10,000 IQ confirmed.
This route is something.
I mean, he could have RTSR'd instead, but yeah, that's much better. Much better.
Yeah, Guardian's dead, by the way, on Hivemind's side.
Oh my. Absolute god gamer.
I managed to have a bit faster fights in the DLC since he has DT +5.
Oh, skipping the bonfire.
I've got to catch up. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh.
Thought better of it.
Joke on us. He was pretending.
Yeah, that was baited us.
Alright, time for Nido for Kahmul.
It's quite simplified with Dark Bead. Gonna do another.
It's still a bit. You have to learn how to shoot the first Dark Beat to kill the skeletons, because you need to get close from Nito. But scream.
With the scream. Good dodge there. Yeah, if you don't kill all these skeletons, they can actually destroy you. You could will die in one hit, obviously, since you're no healthier. Ring swap and distance you drop is very nice, so it gives you RTSR set up there. It's like planned. So many things work out just perfectly in this route, like in these routes, or in the game in general. You can do nice setups with the Dusk Run rating and such. I mind going for the plunge, and he got it. What he didn't do is send the lift up, so he's not scared like Kahmul. And now Kahmul got rid of the FAP ring. When you take the ring off, it actually breaks, so you can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really need it that much with all these stats. And to fight the 4 kings, you have to have the Covenant of Artorias equipped, otherwise you will die when you enter the boss arena.
Okay, is Hive gonna go for the fancy 2-shot? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
That was... So yeah, the thing with the move swap is if you don't do a running attack, you get a normal attack, and with the Dragon it's very slow, so...
Yeah, because move swap only swaps some attacks, not all the movesets.
It's the running attack, the plunge, I believe, and the rolling attack.
Yeah. And the backstep, but the backstep is the running attack, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that first down.
Scary fight there, but I got it. Kahmul also did the seal skip right there. without fall control, it's a bit tighter setup. You need to quit out at a specific time when you're on the slope, otherwise you die. You jump into an area you're not supposed to be, and go to jump out of bounds and get to the boss fight this way. He also drops the clothes on the ground there to see where the second king spawns, because the spawns location is always the same.
No one king. Okay. Yeah, with this amount of damage, like, can't really do one king.
Yeah,
I was hoping for some 10,000 IQ setup, but
yeah, the 4 kings, the way the boss works is that there's 4 of them. They spawn delayed. The first one spawns instantly. Well, not instantly, but and then they spawn like at intervals, and you can still hit hitbox of the king while he's dying, and that will do damage to the actual boss health bar. So you can, instead of fighting 4 of them, you can just fight down to 1, even if you have enough damage.
yeah, so Kahmul took the Daughter of Chaos Bonfire so he could warp there. Because that's the only warpable bonfire in the entire, well, I guess it's not Lost Izolith, actually. There's no warpable bonfire in Lost Izolith, outside of the Bed of Chaos one, but yeah, so now we can do the Bed of Chaos, the whole Bed of Chaos segment. So he's gonna do Ceaseless first, which is gonna be a bit easier than the one that Hive did.
Yeah. I guess technically it's possible to get 0 kings, so you kill the 4 kings boss without actually killing any of the kings, but then
Yeah.
you have to, what you have to do for that is shoot arrows at them from far away, because the arrow, they have damage fall off, but that doesn't apply to the damage that gets done to the boss health bar, so you'd have to like do that, and yeah, that would take...
I think theoretically you can also get a 0 king with homing spells. Like, I know Kahmul noticed that, but I don't think this was ever done. But yeah, that would be super fancy. Like, if you cast a homing soul mass and you get grabbed while the grab is happening, the king is invincible, but you can still damage the health bar. So that could also be like another way to do it. But that is pretty much everything, but fast. Right. Oh, that's a 3-shot. Yeah. Yeah. So you can double KO. It's fine. He doesn't need souls, so.
Oh, the double death. I guess that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
In Dark Souls 2, that would mean you would have to go back, but in this game you can actually get a double death on the bosses and they will actually die. At least on some bosses.
Yeah. So time for the elevator clip. Same thing that Hive did.
And Hivemind running through Ulasil with Hidden Body.
So yeah, he's still using the Dragon Tools just for the plunge, because you can't plunge with Catalyst, so he needs something to do damage. You could theoretically do it with the fist if you really had nothing else, but you might as well just do damage at the same time.
Can you actually double KO in Dark Souls 3?
Oof. I think you can, yeah, but...
Miyazaki game. Made it so easy you can just die and still beat the boss. Now, Hivemind's not gonna go for...
Yeah, for
Dark Beat here, since he has a +5 Dark Tooth. That's good enough. And he's already done more bosses anyway, so it's not like he has as many bosses left after this point. That's the reason why Kahmul also goes to DLC earlier, so he can get Dark Beat as early as possible.
Yeah, so free aiming Centipede can be really tricky, so... I'm guessing that's why he took the bonfire, because otherwise he only had 2 dark beads. And I don't know if this route can kill him in 2 with dark beads. since it doesn't have like building ring, but yeah.
See how Hivemind's Manus fight goes. Manus's attacks are very telegraphed, so if you're well practiced in him, he's not that hard.
Yeah.
That one tricky thing is when you have a move swapped heavy poison damage weapon, you can make him animation reset, which could cause some issues, and sometimes that was a
3-cycle. Yeah.
Wow.
You can clearly see the difference between Hive and Kahmul on the damage here.
Yeah.
Kahmul needed something like 6 move swaps and Hive only needed 3, so you can see like the +5 it's like the Dragon 2. It's just that Dragon scales are supposed to be super rare, so upgrading a Dragon scale weapon to +5 is not something you do very often, but thanks to quantity storage you can get that very easily. And that just makes you realize how super strong those weapons are. So if I'm correct, I think Kumul only has Bit of Chaos and Analondo left.
Yeah. He also has the double boot ring set up here.
Oh, double boots! Streamer the boots! So Hive is also taking care of Calamite now with Goth. Hopefully we can... That would be awesome if we get the perfect RNG, because Calamite is just insanely funny with Dragon Juice +5.
Yeah. No, double boot is over now. It doesn't need both the boots anymore. It's gonna do the same Toki bomb thing for Bed of Chaos, where you just throw the bombs to the sides and...
Oh, he's also gonna use a Blossom, so that's a thing. After you throw 2 bombs, when you walk to Bit of Chaos, you can get a Firestorm attack, so that's like fire columns that spawns under you. And one of the best strat to do is actually to just not care about it and just try to iframe it. So he has the Grass Crest Shield and Blossoms, so that can help him. He's just gonna spam rolls. And you need to wait anyways before throwing the bombs, because Bed of Chaos arms are moving around, so you can't throw the bombs super early anyways, so that's perfect. You can use a Blossom there. Alright, time for Calamite. Hopefully this goes well. Oh, hi, he messed up the RTSR setup.
Well, the good thing is, if you quit out of Calamite, it puts you back outside the Fogate and you can try again on the RTSR setup.
Yeah.
And with the Deskron Rain, it's very easy to do the right drops here to get the RTSR.
Yeah, so Hive did quantity storage, so he bought a 99 Blossoms, really just because he could. That doesn't change anything to buy. It's actually even faster, because the amount of Blossom that he bought depends on how many arrows that he had, so he would need to like view a different prompt, so it just like... Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like Calamite's attacks can be very long, and the hitbox is active the whole time. So if you roll in the same direction, the hitbox is active like a longer amount of time than you have iframes. So if you get dragged with the attack, then at the end of your roll, the hitbox is still active. So you need to be able to see, like, when the attack happens, you need to like roll in the complete opposite direction. So that's yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Calamite is definitely one of the harder bosses in the run.
Mm-hmm.
Kahmul's coming up to Gwendolyn now. This is a very skill-based boss and nothing random at all about him.
No.
Let's see how skillful Kahmul's gonna be this time.
Not very skillful.
Yeah,
No.
not max skill. Oh, yeah, this. So he has 3 different attacks, 2 magic attacks and 1 bow attack. You want the bow attack, otherwise you can't get too close to him and to kill him reliably, and Kahmul's not getting the right attack here. Okay, there
Yeah,
we
he
go.
needs to practice his boss.
Yeah.
Uh,
But with Stark Beard, you just kill him really fast.
Alright, second try for Calamite, second attempt.
And that's a
Oh,
good
that's the
starter.
right.
We
One
can
third,
maybe even kill
two
him.
third, and it's dead.
3 hits.
Yeah. Good fights, very good. So that's done for the DLC. So now Hive has like less thing to do than what Kabul has to do, since he already has done Bed of Chaos. So he only has
Nito
2 Lord
segment.
Swords left.
Yeah, Nito segment, Stray Demon, Gaping Capra, and Four Kings, and then and all of the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
His ONS was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
DT +5 is not the fastest route, but it's a very like safe route, as in that there's not much randomness in it, since you do so much damage that you just destroy bosses, and you have so much extra stats, like extra endurance. You have a lot more stamina and all that, so it's like kind of like accessible, I suppose. Good
Yeah,
word for it.
beginner friendly. Because like the way you do level ups, if you do RTSR, you still have like 6 million souls left, but the damage is so good that you could just skip an RTSR entirely and get like 50 vit if you wanted to. So it's very beginner friendly and it gets really decent times. Although Kahmul's routes should be faster than Dragon 2+5 on this specific race.
Yeah, but it's well, no. If you get to +5 Dragon Tooth, it probably would be like about the same, but he decided to sell his scale.
So I'm assuming he removed RTSR because he couldn't one-shot Priscilla anyways. So I'm guessing he's playing it a bit safe. The just shoot Darby all over the place strat.
Yep, this classic.
Yeah.
Oh, he only had 1 Dark Beard left at the end, so...
Yeah, he even equipped the Dusk Ring. So that's like one of the... Sometimes in runs, most of the time you use the Dusk Ring to have your HP for RTSR setups. But it happens that you actually use it for its other property, which is that it increases your spell by 1.5. So he did that to have more spells in that situation. And
he
yeah,
only has
Kahmul should be gone.
left, yeah. Trump's taking a nap, but you don't need him, you can just jump down. As
Yeah.
Hivemind demonstrated earlier by accident. And you have to offer the 4 large souls to the Fallout Vessel and the door to Kiln opens, and you can run to the last boss, Quinn.
Oh. Is he gonna try with that? Oh, that's yeah. He like YOLO'd it a bit here. Like usually you just kill the firebomb guy and jump, take your time to do the jump, but yeah. So that's like one of the many lower network skips, or I guess basement key skip if we actually named the skips properly.
Yeah, if you fail to skip there, all the holes are gonna be in the way, so you kind of have to kill them. Oh, that's a bit tricky on the jump. Like you can get if you don't get enough distance, you.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah, for sure. And then all these, if you fail it twice, then all these hollows are gonna be in your way. But oh yeah, the classic Kahmul finishing a run, Franker Z poem in the chats.
Yeah, dogs, by the way. Alright, let's see if he can get it this time.
That just looks good, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's not using hidden body here since he wants to keep the move swap. You'd have to do another move swap for Capra. He doesn't have Dark Beat for this, so...
So Gwyn should still be a 2-shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's...
Is it not?
Well, maybe you need to counter damage.
Yeah, because you get a counter hit when you after you parry, but so maybe you don't actually kill him into 2 shots.
Yeah, well, I mean, you do with parries. Oh, Capra died, by the way.
Yeah, while we were talking about Gwyn. Right, nice.
Yeah, Kahmul finished there. Few unlucky things happened, but very interesting routes for sure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sif and Calamite are pretty costly death. Like the run back takes quite a lot of time. So I think that would be maybe like 4 minutes. 4 minutes of real time that he lost to that. But
he also died to on S.
Super interesting round at least. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was really clever things going all over. Guess we can ask him if he wants to come in for a interview or so.
So Hive is going for gaping. It's still with our TSR, he should still be able to one cycle him if he does the good opening. Yeah. Yeah, like the Dragon Tooth plus 5 damage. It's like even almost 2 shots.
Yeah, it's almost on par with the Dark Beat.
Yeah. Did you ask Kahmul over?
Yeah, he's gonna come on in just a bit.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Hive shouldn't be using RTSR in the next 2 bosses because he doesn't need to. For Pinwheel, it's gonna be a 1-shot anyway, but for Nito, like doing RTSR with melee, it's very inconvenient, especially with a weapon like the Dragon Tooth that you have to move swap to get a decent moveset. When you do running attacks, you take counter hits, so doing RTSR is just super scary. It's not like in 80% no wrong warp, you have a BKH, so you don't move swap, so it's a bit more consistent to do, but yeah. You'll see that the damage is so good anyways that he doesn't really need it.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
It went exactly how I thought it would, including the crash.
Yeah, we were laughing about the crash, like you mentioned it just before the...
I knew it.
So, can you tell us your in-game time? Because I'm kind of curious.
1:20:13 it was.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's around the usual 4 minutes than no problem routes gets.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah. I have no idea what went wrong on QS. I was confused for like a few minutes after that.
Yeah.
What? I don't know what went wrong.
I don't know. Maybe like you need to view the prompt every time. Did you not do that? I didn't.
No, like the first time I wanted to view the prompt, like I want to double dupe Qualax Soul. For that I would view the prompt twice, and then for Dragon Scale I wouldn't need to view the prompt again.
No, you always need to view the prompt.
Dude, I practice it. It works like that.
Because if you do quit outs, then it resets. But if you do quantity storage once, then the next one you need to do it again.
Yeah, for Qualax Soul. But if you do the Dragon Scale afterward, you can try it. Then you have 99 Dragon Scale. Either way, like, why did the Qualax Soul disappear?
Because I guess you didn't put it in the bottomless box.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Because like the bottomless box has like a terrible delay. Like when you view,
I know.
You can't do.
Like I went through the QS thing like 5 or 6 times just to make sure that, and I'm pretty sure in the race I put it in the box, but I don't know.
I remember you putting the scale in the box. I'm not.
I don't know. Maybe I messed it up, but yeah.
Yeah, well.
10,000 IQ route though.
Yeah.
That firebomb on the sorcerer for Dark.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, normally I wanted to do Qualax Soul twice, that would mean I would have 45 dexterity. Like the entire thing I wanted to actually do with 45 in dexterity.
Yeah.
And then I could shoot 2 heavy soul arrows on the sorceress without getting
Okay.
hit. But since I didn't work, I had to use the firebombs, which I also came up with yesterday. That works.
But what do you mean dupe twice? Do you mean like selling 999 and then 98, or?
And then 999 and then 98 again. Like do it twice. So I have like
Okay.
20 million souls or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you didn't, because did you have 45 decks for 4 kings?
No. Well, I had
Okay.
in my save files. I have, and
Because-
it's much more like it's the second king can dodge if you are late with the dark beats, which is kind of bad. With 45 decks, no chance because he insta-dies because you can shoot 3 dark beats at the first king.
So wait, how much dex did you have then?
I had base 14.
Oh,
Yeah. It's also why I had to kill Quinn with double parry. Normally I would just parry him once and then go around him and shoot like 2 or 3 times. But because I didn't have dex, I didn't know if he would just kill me, so I just did double parry to be safe.
right. Well, this very interesting route.
yeah.
Yeah, I just came up with that yesterday. Basically.
Unfortunate about the 2 decks, because those are pretty costly, but...
Yeah, the first ONS death, like I went after Ornstein because I was used to 100% where you have the blossom.
Yeah.
I was just barely out of stamina, like I was just barely not able to roll the shovel. The second ONS fight, yeah. The Calamite death, yeah. Boxes. Like it's not really hitboxes, like just that he drags you into the hitbox. That was annoying.
And also,
Yeah,
also the fast.
Duke Skip, I just failed
yeah.
twice because I was still confused about the QS. I was just thinking, what the fuck went even wrong? And then after failing Duke Skip twice, I was like, okay, forget it, just do DLC with +0 and that's it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like the +0, it's completely fine. Especially
it was
because
like-
since you rank the bell, you don't need to get 2 kings with it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I knew it was fine, like just longer DLC fights, and then I would just dark beat the rest. So I wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like, you were coming up to Duke Simo. Yeah, you shouldn't have any problems here. And then you failed, and I'm like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's just I expected like all the shit to go wrong.
It was very nice to see something completely different. Well, not completely different, but like it's very like refreshing.
Yeah,
Right? That's...
I wanted to do something different, like screw all the Dragon 2 +5. I don't know. I knew it was also Dragon 2 +5. I looked at non-Dragon 2 +5 yesterday as well, but it was getting late, so I think it's like 20 seconds faster maybe to not do it, but then you would have +1 fights as well, which is kind of annoying compared to +5.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean, you did the +0
yeah,
fights.
yeah, that was even worse.
I mean, because you kind of need QS to get the intelligence for Butterfly, right?
Yeah, but you just kind of build up intelligence. Like, I was just going through the route, and you can get like 39 intelligence after the DLC, and Butterfly would be only 2 arrows more. You would have like 29 intelligence or something at that point. And 39 intelligence after the DLC is actually like on point. You would kill Stray Demon with the exact amount of HP that he has. That was pretty fun.
Nice.
But yeah, I just didn't want to do it because it was just getting late, and I didn't want to do more routing.
So, against Brood, maybe?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, well, congrats again.
Thanks. Where's hivemind right now?
He's at 4 Kings right now. With
Yeah,
How did his run go?
He had a very unfortunate ONS.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
He died like
died.
6 or 7 times, I don't know.
Yeah, it was...
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
But the rest of the run is going pretty well for him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing alright. He actually got the +5 Dragon Tooth though, so
Yeah.
kinda helps.
It's very hard to pull off, apparently.
Well, it's nice because we can see the difference in the DLC fights for
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
damage versus his.
Yeah.
Manus was like 3 hits versus 6.
Hi, Wolfie. Just entered chat.
Oh, I have my bathing for us there.
Yeah, nothing else to do, waiting for the second king.
Yeah, he's also did the needle segment while we were doing the interview, and finished off gaping. So now he only has the Anor the bosses left, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, since he already did the bit of chaos segments. So.
Yeah. So yeah, not too shabby considering how horrible the ONS was for him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, Royal would skip for me, Stennis.
Yeah, I was like, just saying, I do the other setup personally, like just
Yeah,
throwing it out.
I don't really care too much. Like normally it's fine, and I barely do the Royal would skip there. So I'm just like whatever, just do the backstab, and then fails twice, obviously. Also
That's the
expected.
exact reason why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It just triggers me way too much. So with Kahmul winning this, that means he's gonna run against Broods for the next match, and Hive is gonna run against Comney.
I believe so. Let me make sure.
Did Hiveman go for PKGS, by the way?
No.
No.
Okay. He said in Discord he'd like.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, since he's doing like a pretty classic, a pretty classic Dragon Tooth route, but he started Hunter anyway. So I thought that the reason he started Hunter was specifically like to be able to go with PKGS if he did, but he didn't go for it. So I still don't really know why he started the Hunter, because it doesn't change too much compared to Thief. But we could ask him later.
Yeah.
Maybe he just decided not to go for the drop or something midway. Maybe thought about going for it, but then like I don't know.
So let's see if Hive is better than Kahmul at Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
You need to practice Gwendolyn, Kahmul. That was
Disappointing, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look very good for him now.
And the spoilers.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He rolled a bit too early.
Oh. Did you get
the fast one that goes through the walls? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so annoying to get that one.
Okay, you can strafe that one, but the problem is that if he does the slow orbs first, then if you start strafing, you can get hit by the slow orbs.
Yeah, the orbs when you're very far away, the orbs into the like the homing soul mass into the orb is so bad.
That's exactly what happened for him.
Yeah.
And he kept spamming the homing soul masses first too. It's like, oh, just wait there, back there, don't come close to me.
Yeah, so now we will have to wait. Yeah, now we need to go through the rafters. Since he moved the lift.
Yeah. Oh, he...
what is he?
I think he doesn't realize it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you... Yeah, he's gonna walk over. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's healing up for rafters now. Makes sense. Don't wanna...
Oh yeah, he needs to go. That's the best thing when you die to Gwendolyn.
Sure.
Yeah, doing RTSR on Gwendolyn with Dragon Tooth +5, you can still one-cycle him without it, but... You can be a bit more aggressive if you do RTSR since you one-shot him, so...
There's one throwing knife, two, three throwing knives.
Okay. Everything's fine.
That wouldn't have been fine early on, but I've killed him if the first time he came through here.
Yeah.
And
the vacuum stab?
Thankfully he has enough health to tank that too. Wow. That was something.
No,
yeah, I need to pull the lever.
Yeah, the lever.
Yeah, that is the reason why you kinda wanna have the animal on the bonfire.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't even take the bonfire before Gwendolyn in case you die to it, because Analondo, like Dark Analondo, has a special thing that if you die inside Dark Analondo, you will always be warped to the Analondo bonfire, the main one. So, and you will be warped there, and this bonfire is also set at as your last bonfire. So,
well, you can actually walk to the Dark Moon Tomb bonfire though. So if you take it, you can warp there. So
oh
you
yeah,
have to go through.
Yeah, right. You would have to just warp after you die. That's true.
Yeah. He didn't take the Kundalin bonfire, so he can warp there. This lift is very, very annoying to deal with if you do die, because you have to wait for it for so long to come up, and then you have to do the double push on the lever.
So he's still not taking the bonfire, but he's not doing RTSR either, so...
Yeah, he can take some hits now, so it should be fine. So Kundalin does deal a lot of damage with actually all of his attacks, so... I don't know, I'm not sure if the arrow attack would actually one-hit him if he got hit by all of it right now.
Maybe, yeah, it's still a lot of damage if you take everything in your face. Alright, still. Those are attacks you don't want at all.
Well,
Yeah,
this
there's
is the
nothing you can
Kundalin
do.
experience right here. It's just... Okay, there we go. There's the arrows. Let's see if he gets the one cycle. Oh no.
Oh yeah,
not
so
a good
that's...
start.
Yeah. So what happened here is that when you're sprinting, as soon as you block or unblock in either way, it like resets the... For the running attack, it resets the timer for how long you've been sprinting. So if you block or unblock right before doing a running attack, even if you're actually sprinting, the game is not going to consider that you've been sprinting for long enough, so you don't get the running attack. So you got to be careful with blocking and unblocking while you're running around. It's kind of stupid. He got it though.
Yeah.
Time for Gwendolyn, for Priscilla.
Yeah, so to get to Painted World, you have to go back to Asylum and go back to the very start of the game, the cell you start in. If you go back there, there's a what's it called?
Peculiar doll.
Yeah, peculiar doll on the cell, and if you pick it up and come to this painting, you can interact with it, and it will take you to the Painted World.
Yeah, From Software likes to like hide entire levels and their weird things that you need to do. It's like the same thing for the DLC. It's pretty...
Yeah, the DLC is even more
Yeah.
like intricate of what you need to do, specific order of things, and there's like no indication of any of this anywhere. Well, I guess like if you do go pick up the drill, it just says something about, I don't know what the description is, but I guess there's some slight hints like that. But
Ooh, so apparently you put it the smoke soul in the bottomless box.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Not sure. I wonder if I had like one more item that pushed. I don't know. I don't know. I just messed up, I guess.
Oh yeah, this is also a thing we didn't have time to talk about. On the dragon skip right here, you can just ledge on the other side of this pillar that you can jump on and just stand on it.
The entire level actually.
Yeah, there normally you'd have to like go through. There's like a lever in the underground area full of bone wheels that you have to spin, and that opens a door. But you can just skip all of that by going down the ledge there.
All of those pillars actually have, like, every single pillar along the side actually has the collision like that.
Well, I guess it's the same model for all of them.
Yeah. Kind of convenient that a pillar is close enough.
Yeah. I might do the move swap and then just gonna fight Priscilla.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what Doc said.
So it's when you sell the 99 last
Yep.
ones that you view a prompt for
exactly.
the... Okay. Right, she's down.
But why?
So yeah, pretty solid. Turns invisible after you hit her once. Then like you can use audio cues, or you can just spam dark beats like Kahmul did while in the general direction, or you can check out the footsteps on the ground to figure out where she is. It was a very nice dark beat spam, by the way.
Yeah, I initially planned to just do Artisar, but I would have to kill the archers in front, and I would kill them with the rapier. But since I didn't have 45 decks, I don't know how that
Oh.
would go. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
skipped killing them and went no Artisar, and I just hoped that it would be enough with Dust Crown Ring. It just barely was.
Yeah.
It was silly. Just another side effect of messing up QS.
Well, very like nice rerouting on the fly then there.
Yeah.
Quick thinking.
I mean, you can always back it up with the Dragon Tooth in the worst case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's obviously
That-
silly.
A +0 Dragon Tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess he didn't. I guess Hive is not intending to use RTSR on Gwyn,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
but he still move swapped though. I don't know. I guess he's gonna move swap Gwyn.
Well, he does have the blossoms, so
Yeah, but the thing is that he also picked up the
Oh.
Hornet Ring, so
huh. Maybe it's just muscle memory from some other route.
so reminder to not go anywhere after this race because we have the fight of the Titans next.
Oh yes.
So we should have a siege against Alibaba in a few minutes.
The most important match in the entire tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been hyping it up all race long.
Nice. Siege can't handle the pressure.
Yeah, so Hive is gonna go for a move swap on Gwyn, so it's a strat personally I don't like. Like if I can avoid doing it, I do. But yeah, with Blossoms it's not that bad, but
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that
you-
why you ran Force Quit to avoid this?
so you can just perma stagger him with running it well backsteps, but
Yes, the tournament is over after the next match.
Pretty much. Oh,
Alright,
but
nice.
yeah. Oh, the knight can hit you through the fog guy here, so you can actually die still in here. But I mean, he's not in RTSR, so it's not gonna happen, obviously. He can also hit you while you enter if you ever don't roll instantly. Right.
it was a nice tournament.
Well, it's not over yet. So there's still
One more race.
yeah.
Alright, congrats to both of you guys. I guess we're gonna get Hive in here as well.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's like around the 142 in-game time? Something like that? Oh, 141.17 apparently, yeah.
Me versus Brood will be next week sometime. Needs to be scheduled first.
Hey Hive? Yeah, your mic is muted.
Oh, my mic is still muted, sorry.
Hey.
Hello.
GG's.
I'm
congrats.
really sorry about that run.
You don't have to.
That was like... Whew.
It
Yeah,
happens.
so what happened at ONS?
I don't know. I got slightly tilted, I suppose. I mean, I don't remember the first few attempts, but then I remember that for some reason, I thought that I quit out before ONS, so I went right instead of left on the glide attack, and that kind of screwed me a few times. And then I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. So I went left, and I don't know. And when I started going left, Ornstein stopped getting stuck on Smough for some reason, and I was like, the fuck are you doing on Shane? Hello, please.
Yeah, like dealing with ONS on like post first encounter can be very annoying. That's true. Like the RNG is a bit different. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty solid on the rest.
Yeah, I mean, after that it was a not so bad run. I mean, I
Yeah.
only died to Calamite once, and
The Gwendolyn was
but
very important.
Gwendolyn, yeah,
Yeah.
Gwendolyn was just
That death is so annoying when you get it, since you have to go on rafters and all that.
yeah.
And the rafters, oh god, you got hit so much there.
Oh yeah.
three knives. That didn't happen for me for like at least a few months.
Yeah, very unlucky, but thankfully you had enough health to survive.
Yeah. I just thought that I was a little bit closer to Gwendolyn, so I rolled slightly earlier than I should have.
So I had one question. Why did you start Hunter if you didn't go for the Black Knight Greatsword?
I don't know. I just prefer starting Hunter. I really don't like throwing knives at the Wyvern.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, it's a bit more comfy, I guess, to start then.
Yeah, it's just a beachier, comfier route.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I also do quantity storage on blossoms and bombs in sense.
Yeah.
So that's also wastes some time, I suppose.
Yeah, but blossoms are so good, especially like they help balance if you meet rolls. So
Yeah. I mean, I still have like nightmares from any percent with 12 endurance, orange and small without blossoms. So
yeah.
I even got some golds, so like actually a lot of them.
Dang.
I mean, they were mostly like 1-2 seconds, but still pretty nice.
The Artorias fight was very exciting for us too.
Oh yeah, I was monk shaking.
What happened there?
I missed the first attack, so like I got decent opener, but I don't actually remember if I like just did attack too early and only hit him once, or
you missed,
attack. Yeah, instead of a running attack.
Yeah, normal attack. I did normal attack. Yeah, so I was like, what should I do now? Yeah, but DLC is really scary when you just start running all bosses, but if you run it for some time, it's probably I shouldn't say easiest part, but like you practice it so much that it becomes kind of natural.
Yeah, all the bosses except for like Calamite, I guess. Calamite can kill you.
Calamite is just random, so
yeah, but I mean, well, I'm not random, but like the attacks can be hard to deal with. But like Manus is very consistent if you're good.
Yeah, Manus Artorias, they're like super consistent.
And if you're Brood, you can get 20 Lightning Guardian.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so I guess we should leave the channel for the next commentators, because the next race is like instantly, so...
Yeah, it's gonna start right up, so... Get ready for that, guys, and thanks for watching, and thanks for the racers, and GG.
Yeah, congrats again, and thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
See you.
See you.
Hello.
Hello there, ladies and
How are we
gentlemen.
all? I
How
could
are
not
you,
think of
Seth?
anything better to do. I'm feeling good. It's 2 a.m. for me. I got a coffee here, dinner in front of me, about to watch a sick race. I am happy.
You know, I didn't make myself a cup of tea, and I actually feel really sad now that you've mentioned coffee.
Oh no.
It's okay. I have water, and I don't know. I'll have something else somewhere.
Yeah, that's. Wait. Yeah, gonna need water. Mouth gets dry when you talk a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So this race is going to be kind of close, going by PB's times. By PB times, because we have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They are not far apart at all. What's Alibaba's 115?
Yeah, and Siege. Well, Siege is 110. My God.
110. Well, yeah.
Dang, Siege.
Both very, very consistent though, so it really is anyone's game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're both really good runners, and Dark Souls is a game where, like, you know, one death can lose you a couple of minutes, and that's it. You know, it's,
Yep. You can definitely see, even in the last race, it demonstrates how much like it's anyone's game. Because Hivemind and Kahmul still pretty close together, but it was like a 25-minute difference, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And you'll see later on that, like, Capitan will be half an hour behind me. I'm just kidding. This is a very action-packed day, actually. Yeah, we've had Hivemind versus Kahmul. We've obviously got Alibaba versus Siege very shortly. We've got myself against Capitan. Not long after this race, and then not long after that race, we have Nubisaurus versus Typo. So,
yeah,
this is going to be a pretty action-packed Friday.
Yep,
Cancel
and we
your
got
plans.
3 races tomorrow as well, and 3 races on Sunday. This is a hefty weekend.
Yep. Make sure that you just don't go out this weekend and you sit at your computer and watch Dark Souls. Because it's going to be glorious.
All day, every day.
So we're just waiting for these guys to ready up. It shouldn't be too long. I'm not sure what routes these guys are doing. I assume Maildraker?
Yeah, I think Alibaba's using Maildraker, and Siegewell, he raced against me, Maildraker V3. I'm fairly sure.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Hey, Joshua. How you doing?
Yep.
Yep, so we've got Siege doing... I think he routed Maildraker version 3, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on. No. I think, yeah, he did. He did it himself. Just need to bring up the chat.
Oh yeah, we do actually. Well, I have the chat open. Set we'll have it open shortly. And so if you have any questions during this fun, just ask away.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we'll try to answer, unless we're too engrossed in the game and just ignoring chat, which might happen.
Yeah. If like as we see them, we will explain a lot of the major glitches once. But if people ask again, there are commands to the links to how to do all of the glitches in the game.
Yep. Yeah, we'll try and explain it. And it looks like both runners are going for the Hunter and Black Fire Bomb start, which is